Yes, a Triple B base boxing basement again, reviewing the Knockout Chaos weekend. Well, it was a Friday actually, the Friday of Chaos. And remember to keep those sickening, hateful, bitter haters away. Yeah, you know what? So I'm trying to review all the major boxing fights, and one of the stars of the show. I don't. People might say, "Oh, he's gone a bit under the radar." I don't know, man. But was Israel Madrimov from Uzbekistan? Yeah. He was a good amateur, a very good amateur, solid amateur. He didn't go to any Olympics or do anything at the World Champs or anything like that, but he got a very solid record. And fought at a high level. He won gold medals at the Asian Championships and Asian Games. So he has something there. But this is the pro game now. This is the program. And, he excelled. He excelled on Friday against the very, very tough Magomed Kurbanov, who was also unbeaten in 25 fights. No losses, no wins. He was a solid fighter. From the Dagestan area of Russia. That's where he was born and that's where he's from. Now, Madrimov was expected to win, but Kurbanov was expected to give him a tough fight. And he gave him a hard head, but he didn't really give him much of a fight, man. And, I don't really... I don't want to get premature about calling out future stars, but I did it with Jay Opetaya, and now we're seeing it happen. Yeah? And I'm going to do it here with Israel Madrimov from Uzbekistan. I had some Uzbeks come on when I was doing the live, which was cool. I gave them big ups. They didn't speak much English, but I gave them the big ups. So, one of the first thing, it's not really a boxing thing, but I think, imagine being a Muslim and being called Israel. That must be awkward. Now, obviously, I know, it's an Abrahamic religion, Islam, and Judaism as well, but that's simplifying things. So, and, Israel is mentioned and Abraham is mentioned in the Quran, but, and there are a few Muslims called Israel, but it must be a bit difficult. I bet he got some stick from it in school. Probably why he's so tough. But yeah, so what I saw in the fight against Kurbanov, I think you could give Kurbanov a round. But apart from that, he was just taken to pieces, cut down, slowly, surely, body shots, headshots. He reminded me, Israel Madrimov reminded me very, very much of Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Genyarovich Golovkin, right? Now he, by the way, my dog's again drinking water when I'm doing a voiceover. He drinks water twice a day. He only seems to do it when I'm doing a voiceover. Blood clot. So those are not whacking sounds. But anyway, back to Madrimov. So yeah, I saw him take apart a tough, willing fighter. He had every shot in the book. His timing was good. Yeah. So many of his shots are designed to take you out. And he throws those kind of overhand rights. Golovkin used to do that, hit them on the top of the head, stuff like that. And he judged the distance well. He's not hugely fast, but Golovkin was never hugely fast. He was measured. He was patient. His footwork was good. It wasn't rapid like bum bum bum. But it was measured, right? Half step here, half step back, half step forward, big shots. Yeah. Madrimov has won what's called draw. I don't really count it. It's one of those stupid technical draws. When a cut is caused by an unintentional clash of heads because it hasn't gone 3 rounds, more than 3 rounds, 4 or more, then it's counted as a technical draw. I don't really know what that's about. I don't even know why you've had the both. Soro again. Michel Soro was the guy it was against because he'd already stopped him in 9 rounds. However, right, I have to have a look. Right, so the reason they ordered rematches was ordered by the WBA between Israel Madrimov and Michel Soro, who's allegedly French, but he's clearly African. And the reason was because Soro was finished his punches after the bell. So that was why they had to square off again. So, basically Soro got another payday. And he would have got another beatdown, but he got cut. Anyway, he's out of the picture, man. No one cares about what happened to Soro. I think he's probably finished. But Madrimov here, we've got the future, in my opinion. In my opinion, we've got the future here. Yeah, he's the perfect age to peak. 29 years, 11 fights. As I said, that one stupid technical draw, but you can basically just ignore. 10 wins, 7 by way of KO, by big way of KO. And I expect big things from him. You know what, these Eastern European guys quite often, when they're good, they'll move them up quickly, Lomachenko, Usyk, Madrimov, people like that. They'll just move them up. They don't need to wait around knocking out bum after bum after bum like they seem to do in the US and the UK especially. Very well known for it. So Madrimov now, it's the question is, who will he face next? Who's he going to face? So he's a light middle, or he's a WBA super welter champion. That's the stupidest name for a division, isn't it? Light middle has been around for ages. It's not one of those new divisions. It's always called light middle. It's not called super welterweight. It's not called junior middleweight. It's called light middle. But light middle, so we've got Tim Tszyu, talented. Yeah? Kostya Tszyu's son. He's looking good. He's got that kind of accuracy, that punching power. He's still, he's not green, but he's still youngish. He's not hugely experienced. His amateur career was, I think it was fairly negligible. Let's have a look. Tim Tszyu's amateur career consisted, they've only got 4. This is box rec. Amateur records often incomplete. 4 contests for Tim Tszyu, whereas Madrimov has at least something like 100. And that's just the ones that are ranked on box rec. So, Tim Tszyu, great fight. I would have Madrimov the favourite. I'd have Madrimov to cut him down. Tszyu has been put over as well, I believe. Ericson Luben, I don't expect much from Ericson Luben to fight Madrimov. Madrimov will cut him in half. He's been KO'd twice, Luben. So what's he going to do against the new Triple G? Who else we got here? Sebastian Fondura. Yeah, we know what happens. That guy, if he gets through Sergei here, he's fighting some guy, Sergei, I can't pronounce his name. He's fighting Sergei Bohachuk or something. Sergei Bohachuk, who might beat him anyway. But Fondura has been, leveled already by a tough guy, but not the best in the world. So, that's nothing. Jal Charot would be some kind of a test because of his slickness, But he's got to move back down from super middle. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So, isn't Virgil Ortiz Jr. is decent. 20 wins, 20 KOs. Right? Usually, though, people with that kind of record, and it is impressive, although he went 9 rounds with Michael McKinstry, who's no world-class fighter, right? That's a fight. That's the fight. Madrimov, Ortiz, and Tim Tszyu, one of those 3. Tim Tszyu got to come through Keith Thurman. Most people think it's said and done, but I don't know. I think Thurman's probably too old. But Virgil Ortiz, Madrimov, and Tim Tszyu. And if you want to put another one, you could put Charlo in, right? If he moves in, I don't know, man. He's probably wrecked now. But those are the guys. For me, Israel Madrimov is the favourite against all of those guys. And in fact, he's the favourite against every light middleweight, I believe. And I'm going to say he's a future star. We'll see. My only worry about him is his hand speed and foot speed is not super, but he's very methodical. He's very patient. He times it well. Timing is so important. Yeah, and he's got vicious punching power. Like I said, for me, he's the mini Triple G. So let's look forward to this career for Israel Madrimov.